What's up, YouTube? Appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Now, before we get into the video, as always, I want to say I appreciate everybody who hit that like button. It really helps my videos get recommended. Now, in today's video, we got an updated NBA YoungBoy's case. So the feds end up picking up two people on the same charges as YB and this other dude. And basically, you know, they was a felon in the possession of a firearm. So that's what they charges are. And basically, you know, that dude ended up entering a plea agreement of, you know, he's pleading guilty back in February. So he ended up, you know, basically saying that he gives up and he is a, you know, a felon with a possession of a firearm. So, you know, the prosecutors wanted to hurry up and get that plea agreement in because they knew their case was falling apart, and they was right because the judge ended up, you know, throwing away the camera evidence later on in YB's case. So now they hoping that, you know, they can make an agreement with this dude to lessen his time, so, you know, he can give up some information on YB and what was going on, so he can get, you know, lesser time. But the lawyer ended up explaining it better, so I'm gonna play that.
NBA YoungBoy update. In his Louisiana federal gun case, there was two defendants, him and another individual. Both of them were charged as being felons in possession of a firearm in violation of federal law. Now, the other individual, the co-defendant, he's entering into a plea agreement to plead guilty. He's admitting that he possessed a firearm on that day in violation of federal law. He's facing a maximum prison sentence of 10 years. What does this mean for YoungBoy? Well, one thing we know is the timing of the plea agreement. Apparently, this plea agreement was entered into in the beginning of February before the judge ruled in favor of YoungBoy, throwing out some of the evidence against him. It could have been that the prosecutors saw the writing on the wall, that their case against YoungBoy was falling apart, evidence was going to get thrown out. Let's go work on this co-defendant and see what information he can give us. Let's offer him a plea. Only time will tell, but this is a big development. So we'll see, man, what happens in the next couple weeks. There should be a pre-sentence investigation report issued against the co-defendant, and then the co-defendant will be sentenced. And at that time, typically, you see whether there's any sort of cooperation agreements, any sort of 5K statement where somebody's giving up information in exchange for a lesser sentence, and whether any of that information is going to impact the charges and the evidence against YoungBoy.